beautiful Libra friends, and welcome to your horoscope for November of 2021, where Libra, this month, the big news is two things for you. One, we have got a full moon lunar eclipse happening in the energy of Taurus, which is like a sister energy to you, also being ruled by Venus. So we'll look at what shifts and course corrections and finishings are available for you as they kick off this month, and we'll also watch as we travel through 2022 what you're putting down and what this adjustment brings into your life. But then also, ruling planet of both you and Taurus is going to step into its pre-retrograde shadow time this month, so things will start to slow down and we have a chance to pay attention to what is being brought to the surface to work on as we do the complete retrograde cycle from now all the way until March, really feeling the heat of that retrograde as we travel in December. So let's get in here, Libra, and see what is going on this month. So right at the beginning of the month, first things first, on the 2nd, we've got Mercury, who's still in your sign, Libra, coming fully out of its retrograde cycle. So it is in post-retrograde shadow and it will leave, which means the Mercury retrograde is officially over. Now, you have spent this Mercury retrograde also relooking at your relationships, just like the rest of us, but also looking at you in relation to a lot of things in your life, I think, Libra. So this time you can see, as of the 2nd, Mercury is going to move on its full forward motion in the thinking, the communication, and the decisions that you need to make. So look forward to that right here at the beginning of the month. Now, on the 4th, we're going to have a new moon happening at 12 degrees of Scorpio. This is just your next door neighbor, so lighting up the 2nd house space for you. Now, at the new moon, we're planting our seeds of intention to begin something else, give it a fresh start, a fresh push forward. But this particular moon is also in opposition to Uranus, but it is square Saturn. Now, this may sound like a little bit of a challenge, but it's actually really delicious, because as this energy lights up your 2nd house space, which is about money, the money you earn, how you earn your money, these kinds of things, but also specialized skills, talents, things that you possess that you could sell and you could make money of. Your self-worth comes from the 2nd house as well. So as we have this configuration of planets, one of the things that comes to mind for me is, Libra, do you have a skill? Do you have a talent? Do you have an antique? Do you have a something of value that you can be offering out into the world, or that you have offered out into the world, and now you're hearing back and people are like, yes, I would love for you to use that skill and come work for me, or I'd love to pay you for that artistic table that you made. What is it that is actually in this configuration of planets going to bring you a financial uptick or an opportunity to uptick it that is to your benefit? I would love to know in the comment section down below what surprise or what kind of new energy comes in around your finances or your creative talents, because we'll see it right here on the 4th and going forward for this next 4 weeks. And then, of course, all through 2022 as we travel the Taurus and Scorpio axes. So let me know down below what kicks up for you, okay? Now, on the 5th, it's a busy day, so I hope you're following me in the weeklies as well, so we can really break down the season of the week. But on the 5th, we've got Venus, your ruling planet, moving into the energy of Capricorn. So this lights up the 4th house space. Home, family, real estate, property, your foundations, your internal psychological settings also fall in here. So I'm telling you, you're going to be doing a retrograde in this area. So as Venus moves in, just start to take note. What's happening for you where maybe Venus is bringing some peace, bringing some harmony in a family or in a home situation? Are you feeling more settled? Is there something going on where you're just wanting to beautify your home? Are you using that special, beautiful skill to work from home? We've got a lot of that going on right now. So what is it that's happening that is bringing a harmony with Venus here to your solid foundations home that allows you to achieve long-term Capricorn? So pay attention to that. But also in the same day, we've got Mercury moving out of your sign, moving into the energy of Scorpio. So this will light up your 2nd house. Now, we just had this new moon, new information, new opportunities, something monetizes in your life, and now Mercury moves here, and you've got space and energy and clear thinking to communicate and make decisions. But you're making decisions thinking deeply. They're in alignment with your deepest desire. So if you need to pause and breathe and think, Is this in alignment with where I want to go? If fear wasn't a thing, what would I do here? Use your Mercury and Scorpio time to absolutely do that, because Mercury will get on into Sagittarius at the end of the month, which you can be very optimistic about your decisions. But right here in this few weeks of space and time, really use the depth of your thinking, okay? As we get to the 17th, please mark this on your calendars. On the 17th, Mercury is going to officially enter the pre-retrograde shadow time at 11 degrees of Capricorn. Now, we're going to see the retrograde energies happen between 11 and 26 degrees of Capricorn in its entirety. But I want you to mark on your chart, and if you don't have a chart, please come get one from me. Mark on your specific chart, where does 11 degrees of Capricorn show up? Because this and these things that are connected to this energy on this day are going to be the real themes of what you'll work on in that fourth house space, okay? As we get to the 19th, the big event of the month happens, and we've got this full moon lunar eclipse happening at 27 degrees of Taurus, which of course is going to light up your 8th house space, okay? Now, the full moon says that something has to be ended, acknowledged, or adjusted. There's a change or a release that happens in this situation to give rise to what needs to be next. But ultimately, there's a culmination. The 8th house is where this lights up for you. So joint resources, vulnerability, anything having to do with finances, taxes, even joint resources connected to family and things like that. Now, the sense that I really get for you this month around this 8th house eclipse is that, first of all, again, you will work on it all throughout 2022, or it will have impact all throughout 2022. But because this is an ending, it's like, is there a family thing? Is there a joint connection that is ending now, and it is making space even financially for maybe you and another resource to bring some good money, some good finance, some good information about taxes, inheritance, vulnerability, healing to your table. Whatever it is, there's a foundational energy here that is also in the same vibration as Uranus. Okay, so there is something that could be very, very surprising. Is there a debt you're going to clear out and you think, oh my gosh, I got the money sooner than I thought and now this can be gone? Or the money is coming in because you've given off your special skill or talent and now you can get ready to wrap it up with this eclipse energy. So let me know what's coming up for you as we travel through the month as well. And of course, all of 2022. As we're going to close out this month, on the 21st, we see the sun move into the energy of Sagittarius. On the 24th, we'll see Mercury move into the energy of Sagittarius. And this lights up your 3rd house space. So communications, thinking, siblings, contracts, buying, selling homes, cars, writing a book, writing that website, any of these things come from the 3rd house space. So the sun bringing that light, heat, life, and motivation, Mercury bringing a clear mind to the table, the decisions you need to make where you need to communicate or sign on the dotted line are really very much so in your favor, and you're pretty optimistic. What I would ask you to consider during your Sagittarius season is, what can you do, Libra, that allows you to expand out more, expand your voice out, expand your relationship out more, but also just gets you a little bit outside of your comfort zone. So I think it's going to be a good month. I look forward to seeing how it's manifesting for you. So let me know in the comment section down below. I love you a ton, Libra, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Bye, friends.